Ever scrolled through TikTok and stumbled on a dreamy video that says, "Everything is working out for me. I don't chase, I attract. I'm the main character, and the universe is obsessed with me." Welcome to the world of Hopecore and Lucky Girl Syndrome, where healing is aesthetic, reality is softly filtered, and your mental health is just one Pinterest board away from perfection. But here's the twist. For something that's supposed to be uplifting, why does it leave so many people feeling empty? Let's talk about why these viral trends feel so good, but often fall short, and how to move from performative hope to something real. Hopecore is the digital cousin of softcore nostalgia. It's ambient audio clips with quotes like, "You will fall in love again, your heart will heal," set to dreamy scenes of sunrises, train rides, sparkly eyes, and slow walks in a hoodie. It's calm, it's dreamy, it's oddly addicting. It's also an aesthetic language for survival, a way Gen Z and millennials process existential dread in the most soothing way possible. And honestly, it works, kinda. Because when the world feels overwhelming, who wouldn't want to believe that better days are just around the corner? It's hope, packaged in serotonin. But here's the catch. Psychologically, Hopecore hits a sweet spot. It gives you a sense of control. It gives you a script when you feel lost. And it replaces doom scrolling with gentle, uplifting dopamine. It taps into what psychologists call emotional regulation tools. You're self-soothing, not through sugar or shopping, but through sound and softness. And in a world on fire, that's something. But here's the problem. Emotional regulation isn't the same as emotional transformation. There's a difference between feeling better and getting better. Hopecore, vision boards, manifestation reels, they give us the illusion of motion. But often, they skip a crucial part. Actual healing. Healing involves grief. It involves sitting in discomfort. It means holding both hope and heartbreak in the same breath. But online healing often flattens that into one catchy affirmation. I am unbothered, I attract abundance. Meanwhile, you're low-key spiraling, but the algorithm doesn't care. It just feeds you more sparkly videos. Lucky Girl Syndrome is the trendiest version of the law of attraction. It's the idea that if you believe you're lucky, you'll start to notice and attract more good things. It's based on confirmation bias. Your brain seeks evidence to support your beliefs. Sounds empowering, right? But here's the psychological rub. It can quickly become toxic positivity. If you're not lucky today, is it because you didn't believe hard enough? If something bad happens, is that your fault too? We turn spirituality into a self-blame cycle, which defeats the whole point. The reason these trends explode online is simple. They're emotionally satisfying and visually soothing. They're low effort, high reward. They give the illusion of control in an uncertain world. And platforms like TikTok are built to reward dopamine-rich content. So the more polished your healing looks, the more likes you get. But healing isn't always camera-ready. Sometimes it's you crying in the shower after setting boundaries, or feeling totally lost after a major breakthrough. And that part rarely goes viral. Real hope isn't just a vibe. It's a practice. It means facing the truth without numbing it. It's about naming your pain, sitting with questions that don't have quick answers, creating joy, not just waiting for it to arrive. Real hope is messy, and that's what makes it honest. If Hopecore gives us a soft cushion, real hope gives us something to stand on, even if it's shaky. Here's the hard part. Real hope doesn't go viral. It doesn't fit in a 15-second reel. It's quiet, slow, personal. Sometimes it looks like going to therapy even when it's exhausting, saying no to things that drain you even when no one cheers you on, choosing kindness when bitterness would feel easier. The algorithm wants clickbait, but your healing doesn't owe anyone a performance. You want to be the main character? Great. But the real main character isn't the most aesthetic. It's the most aware. Aware of their patterns, aware of their growth, aware of the world around them. Main character energy isn't about center stage. It's about showing up for yourself, fully, imperfectly, truthfully. That's the kind of energy no trend can give you. Because it's not trendy, it's timeless. If you love Hopecore, great, don't stop. But just know, it's not the whole story. Healing isn't something you manifest your way into. It's something you live your way through. You don't have to glow all the time. You don't have to turn every breakdown into content. You just have to keep going, even if your version of hope isn't aesthetic or viral, because your story matters, not just when it's pretty, but when it's real. Real growth takes time. We're wired to want quick fixes, instant glow-ups, viral breakthroughs, but actual transformation looks more like this: repeating old patterns until you finally notice them, trying new habits, failing, and trying again, celebrating progress that no one else sees. Long-haul healing isn't exciting, but it's real, and over time it builds something no aesthetic can: resilience. You wouldn't build a house with fairy lights and call it finished. You need beams, foundation, wiring. Same with your inner life. Gratitude isn't a filter, it's a habit. Boundaries aren't mood-based, they're systems. Confidence doesn't come from being admired, it comes from being consistent. Think of your self-improvement journey as building internal infrastructure. Invisible? Yes. But it holds everything up. What if being a lucky girl wasn't about attracting outcomes, but becoming the kind of person who can handle them, the kind who knows how to rest, can say no without guilt, learns from failure without crumbling? That's real luck, not because the universe gave it to you, but because you built it. Self-improvement isn't about perfection. It's about gentleness. It's a quiet rebellion against everything that told you your worth had to be earned through productivity, performance, or polish. You don't have to chase luck. You don't have to chase aesthetics. You don't even have to chase healing. Just show up, and that's enough. If this resonated with you, hit like, share it with someone who needs it, and subscribe for more grounded, soulful takes on healing and growth. See you on the next one.